Hey, welcome back. Well, I'm happy to report that my pension from the UK finally was deposited in my account. So all concerns about that are over. Now, one of the reasons that I was particularly concerned about this time was because we emailed them every day and we only got one response. Now, that's unusual for the UK. Usually I find that the UK are very, very good at dealing with phone calls and emails. And whenever I've had to make a phone call, which I hate doing from the Philippines because you need to go in, and here you don't have an account, you don't have a fixed line, you use your cell phone, and you have to buy what is called load. And load is like an advance payment credit card, a little bit like all of the illegal immigrants who are pouring into America get. A prepaid card. Well, it's prepaid, and it's very much like anybody. There was always a huge outcry about this, wasn't there? That you would call to complain on customer service and try to get something done, and you would wait and wait and wait. Then somebody would come on and say, please wait, your call is important to us and we'd like you to hold on. And here's some music in the meantime for you to listen to. And then they would play something like da 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 da, which is the horror music, isn't it? Well, impending doom music. So you'd wait and wait and wait. Then finally, someone would come on and say, right, what's the problem? You tell him the whole problem. And then he says, okay, hold on. Da 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 da, da 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 da. And you would hold on. And you would hold on. And guess what? You would continue to hold on. Then somebody would come on who sounded very pleasant and clued up, and you would tell him the problem all over again. He would say, I know exactly what to do. Thank you for being so patient. Now, just hold on. And you'd be left. And then, just as he said, hello, I'm back, your load would run out. And then you would have to do the entire thing again. It's no fun. Well, in this particular case, we called them as soon as we realized it usually comes in about 22nd or 23rd, and when it got to the 24th and the 25th, we emailed them. And we emailed them on the 26th, on the 27th, the 28th, 29th, 30th, and then finally we got a call back, and it said, well, we didn't get a call, we got a text, and it said, we paid your pension was paid on the 31st. And then we went, checked the ATM, no it's not, and then no it's not, no it's not, no it's not, until finally today it was. But as far as I know, that was the only response that we had from the pension service in the UK, which I thought might be something to do with the fact that thousands or tens of thousands of people have been crowding the streets, I think, of London, and having some kind of protest event at the absolute chaos that is ensuing as a result of mishandling by their government. And when they had a huge screen, and the man who was holding the event or heading the event said, now I'm going to put some pictures on the screen behind me, and you can express your feelings. Well, I think they put the UK government up there, and there was a lot of booing. And then they put President Trump up there. and apparently the crowd were very, very enthusiastic about Trump, and they were shouting, "Trump, Trump, Trump." See, so around the world it seems like President Trump is actually seen as a strong leader getting stuff done. I'll leave it at that on that, because I know that not everybody agrees with the idea that Trump is doing it. Some think that, well, some people appear to have forgotten that what he is doing now is exactly what he campaigned on, and I'll leave it at that. Now, back to the shopping. So I'm going to put the camera over onto what I'm looking at, and won't have to look at my ugly mug. And this is what I bought and how much. Okay, well, we had been on conserving what we had from the last buy. Let me get a little bit more secure. And so today I went out and I bought a lot more. Now, for those of you who have watched these before, I usually try to spend between $1,500 and $2,000. Today it came to just over $3,000. Now, after my little reminder of how tenuous our grasp is on the pensions, I actually bought stuff that I'd already bought before, which you've already seen. Stuff like baked beans. Oh, it's actually filming the right way around today. So I bought some in. I've still got stuff that I paid for last time, and this is all a little stash for the future. And look at this. See, it does show that I listened to what you're saying. Someone said, don't buy that table salt, buy Himalayan pink salt. Now, what's interesting, I read the label on this, and if you can, I don't know whether you can actually see that, but look, sodium is quite high. So whether this is the kind of thing that we'll put in cooking, because it's in very large crystal form. Okay, now this was expensive. Let me see if I can find where it was. Himalayan pink salt, and it was 208 pesos. So quite expensive for me. Now, we got stuff which we do need to have in the future. Stuff like this, which I only buy every so often. Toilet paper, which you all know what that's for. And this is the kind of shampoo that Beth loves, keratin. She's completely sold on the ad, and that's what we get. A little bit of shopping powder. This will be unusual for those of you in the States and in any of the Western countries where they live according to quantity. So this is how they buy stuff in the Philippines, in a sachet. Yes, I know that there are those of you who think Costco, and they'll say, but it's so much cheaper if you buy it in a 3-kilo box. But they don't do that here. So this time I've actually gone overboard on meat, which is a good buy for us because we can put it in the freezer and it's right there when we need it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, pretty well much the same stuff. There are some slightly more expensive parts. See, these are just pieces of pork, so they're quite expensive per kilo. So there you got 144. So that's $3, and another one here. I got 2, and the rest is pork on the bone. And Beth loves that. We have it every night, believe it or not. Except sometimes we have, and this is a special treat for us. Beth is now hooked on bacon, and now she understands why it's the most popular pan of cooking when we go to a resort. There's always loads of bacon, and it all gets eaten. Now, this was a recommendation of my friend Michael. Well, the Brit gone to Norway, gone to New Zealand, all right? And he also recommended Potato Kingdom classic wedges. These are already cooked and everything. You just put it straight in the pan and fry them up, and they are very delicious. We're almost out of eggs, so I got 2 dozen eggs. These are fresh, I think large size. I believe large, it doesn't actually say, but I think that they're large, and we will get rid of those very quickly. This is a little treat. I'm actually trying to give up coffee. The coffee here is what they call 3-in-1, and it has everything in it, which includes sugar, which is really not the most ideal. Here, I love to have these. These are little snack things, tangerines I call them, and oranges as well. So what else? What else have we got? Well, I think that pretty well handles it. Now, the last time I was there, I did buy 5 kilos of Camia premium rice. That's the best tasting stuff, so that's the one that I get. So there you are. That tells you what you would get if I was shopping for you. That's what you would get for 3,000 pesos. I think it was a little over 3,000, and where is it? 3,082 pesos, and that's what you'll get. So we're now stocked up for a little while at least. I got dog food the other day, and I did actually shop the other day when we were out of Groceries, and I did a video, and I think I spent maybe 1,500 pesos. So add that to the 3,000 now, and it gives you an idea. But this will hold us for maybe 2 weeks. So let me switch back.